Hello, welcome to the Wozcast. This is Becker Wozat. This is going to be a good episode, and hopefully it'll be the last episode for this season. And we've got a lot to discuss, so we'll discuss it now. First of all, I put on the stuff, because you never know. You never know. I do know, but that's not the point. But I think we're going to... Well, I don't know why I'm carrying this dirt. It's like... This map is not going away. This map is only temporarily going to stop being used for the moment. I'll carry one. I don't know why I have two, so I'll just carry one. Barry, I'll take it upstairs. We're going to do a little bit of a tour of this place, of this map, preparatory to my leaving it, and I'll explain why when I get there. There's some dirt. I don't remember why I'm carrying this dirt. Alright, well, let's start downstairs. When I started here, this was going to be the main room, and I pretty much cleared this, flattened it out. It took about 2 or 3 sessions of at least 2 hours each. And of course, I was mostly AFK during some of these sessions. I had to pillar up and other things, but that didn't matter. In the early episodes of this season, I was just really flattening the terrain. I loved flattening this terrain. And then I built this. I thought, well, we'll have a big center for like a lobby, or you could put chairs in here or something. We'll have items over there. We'll have some gadgets over here. And we'll have 2 sets of stairs. Oh, and I like the idea of using the path blocks, thank you, for going all the way through the building. It was going to be like tic-tac-toe or Octothorpe or whatever. But then I decided we didn't need them in the back. We just needed them in the front. Little busy place over here. You never know when you're going to want to go through a doorway, so I put doorways everywhere. Stairs were easy. I kept falling down the stairs until I put up a decent wall, and then I cleared it out so I could put up these lovely glass panes. And they are lovely. Completely lovely. It was just one of those things. I knew I was going to run out of chests. I loved placing all these chests, by the way. It was really wonderful that finally we could have chests that didn't have to be trapped or anything. I also love the fact that we now have different kinds of signs. And now we have barrels. Oh, the graphics have changed. See, I'm using another one of the new blah blah blah. One of the new texture packs of Faithful. And that's per Q. Still can't zoom in on anything. It's no Optifine. We are right now on 19W06A. Lanterns were new. Originally we just had torches, and I thought, we don't want torches, we want this. It doesn't really matter because I don't think there's any blocks on here, apart from over here, that without light it would get the red X's. We don't have red X's anyway. Again, no Optifine. I started working upstairs later on. I've got this little space you can look out over the farm, but for the most part I haven't put the glass in here, and I haven't done the rest of the corridors in here. We got a bedroom in here. It was originally for me, but then I put a bedroom downstairs, so this is just visiting dignitaries, but if it might rain, then it's indignitaries. This room, I forgot what we were going to use it for. Maybe another bedroom. Another little room to look out over the little areas and things like that. Not a big deal. These were put up because I kept falling, because I was taking the wrong path. But that was all in the future. What I did originally, after doing some planting trees there, and now we have these interesting berry bushes that you get damaged if you touch them. It's nighttime. We're going to bed. What a lovely bed. What a lovely room that I dug out rather recently by comparison. At one point I had a TV in here. Somebody stole the TV. That's all I could say. I had other things in there. I had some furniture in there, but it was all glitchy. It's a nice bedroom down here. Again, both stairs go down to here, and then there's a cross corridor. And we got a nether portal. We'll get to the nether in a minute. These were nice. We didn't need them. And so we dug this way, and I thought, this is where we're going to have the crops. Oh, crops are almost ready to be done over here. And those have already been done, so we'll just do these. You'll pardon me while I do these. They make a new sound when you plant them. Squish, 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 squish. I can live with it. Over in here, originally was nothing, but now we've got somewhere to put these, and I gotta do those as well, and then those, which I could do those. Over here, I'm gonna put cactus. Yes, I said put, because I do plan on coming back here, and coming back to this world on frequent occasion when there are further snapshots. Because snapshots are what this game is about, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I made a mistake when I made this. It's only 32, it should be 64. And that's, well, it's a disaster. But at least it works. This world has been a long time in being worked on, and I'm going to keep working on it. But this is only going to be done for snapshots, or if I want to show any new special features, or if I come up with any special machines. Yeah, me come up with a special machine. I know. Kind of stupid, really. This is also stupid. Isn't there something for cooking food? That's upstairs, isn't it? Well, we'll do that then. If I could remember to. Now this is a new invention. Just came up with this. I don't think I've shown it on camera yet. See, because this thing, as you can see here, it says it's a composter. I'm going to forget that. It looks like the old crates from Quantum Storage. The composter basically gives you bone meal, but the idea is you're supposed to keep clicking on it. Well, you just put it in there, it puts it down in there, and then when it makes the bone meal, it comes out of there, and it puts it in there. Sim play. But what we got to do is... Bloop. Now look at this. Oh. Doesn't work. Well, how about dirt? Does it do dirt? No. It doesn't do poisonous potatoes? Alright, let's put some potatoes in here and see what happens. Ah, look at that. And you can see it just puts more in there. I like that it takes its time. But it goes by itself. But I can't put poisonous potatoes in there. Boo! What am I supposed to do with them? Alright, let's see. That's carrots. And so potatoes, cooked potatoes, poisonous potatoes. There we go. That's too bad. I was really expecting better. I always leave these doors open, by the way, and I have no reason to do so. In here, we've got the dining hall, but we haven't put up the chairs and tables yet. I'm still wondering whether 114 is going to add chairs and tables. There's a small chance of that, but I think that it's more likely I'll just have to make something. We've also got an upstairs dining area, so you can look out over the place, but it's just mostly people that would go up and down the stairs if we had any people, other than me, obviously. I also keep that open all the time because it has to air out, because somebody spilled tomato juice in there, and although we cleaned it up, you know. Enchanting, also coming soon. Don't have that yet. Planning room. Okay, here's where we were planning everything. We're still looking for the stronghold, so that if there is one, so that we could go to the end. Our only clue is inside a book we found. Realigning the nether portal. We've done that. Oh yes, we have done that. Railway, still haven't done the railway. Find a way to reignite portal back to 112. Oregon portal? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you removing these signs? What is wrong with you? I don't have anything to put in them. I don't want the D. There we go. Oh, we got one more. This was going to be a room, but it ran hard against an area. I don't know what I'm going to do with this area. I might keep going out and see what we can do for that. But it does run up against some space and some water. Down here we started working, but we really haven't done much more. We cleared that room out. Didn't put anything in it. Cleared that room out. Nothing. And we cleared the room, but we haven't gone up to the ceiling yet. Here is the Hall of Donors, which I promised would be on this map. And here it is. We're going to put a Hall of Donors on every one of our maps that we go to for single player. And I love this, that they changed the texture on me for the andesite slabs, or just andesite anyway, after I put it all up. But there it is. There's the andesite's new texture, and it looks a little more interesting, but it looks like Wolverine has been at it. No, somebody tell him to lay off the Logan berries. Okay, Minecraft, thank you for donating. You have been a great friend, a great help, and you're very honest with me, and that's what I like about a good friend. Taco Redneck, you are a little too loyal, a little too generous, and and it has to be said, you're sticking with me through thick and thin. And last but not least, the Invisible Man, without whom... Anyway, there's also going to be a corridor this way, but I don't know where that's going to go. Well, that way, obviously. Over here, we have our tree farm. We haven't filled up the tree farm yet. We've just got some extra birch. A few oak, but we're not using oak here. It's all oh, they haven't grown yet. You can see another set of doors over there, but we haven't put anything down there. And there, of course, the sticks if we ever need more sticks, which we don't. Is that emptied yet? I never know. I'm going to put more stuff in those. Haven't sorted that out yet. Lastly, down here, but not leastly... Oh, we're also going to have more passages downwards if we ever get around to it. If we ever need any more, we will need more. I'm pretty sure of it. Storage! Only it hasn't been done yet. But I have started, and I got most... well, I mean... a little less than half of the top of this. I want to figure out what we're going to do at the top. Because, see, right above this, and right beyond that, are the outside. So this can't be changed. We're going to have to change it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up here will probably be slabs. But we haven't dug it out yet. And there's that really annoying thing because there's outside stairs, and I couldn't do anything about that. It's just there. I'd have to move the stairs out. I already did move the stairs out. Yes, it wasn't very long before I got rid of the trees. No, it wasn't. It was a very long time. And then I moved the trees down to that tree farm. I like about over here we got a tree farm that's got that, and you can look down and see everything. And so we really don't have to even light some of these up during the day, but that doesn't matter. Over here early on, well, this was later I planted this nice... I really like these new barrel graphics. If this is what Faithful is doing, I want to see more of it. Unfortunately, the Book and Quill doesn't have anything new in it. That's a nice furnace. Campfire, thank you. Be a shame if the rain were to put it out, but it doesn't. Okay, I was here to see... That's ore smelter and that's oven. Now, is oven for the food? See, I told you so. So we got 64, 67. All right, well, I'll just do those. That's okay. And everything, when done, goes into here. I usually call these monstrosities or behemoths, or I have a stupid name for these things. This, I'm not going to miss it because it's caused me a lot of problems. What the hell is this doing anyway? I'm making lots of stone and I don't know why. Excuse me while I get confused about that. This, which you could change lots of stone types into other types. I think you could also do wood and a few other things. This, what was it again? Smithing table. I think it doesn't work yet. Also, somewhere we're going to have a cartography room, put all our maps. We got tons and tons of maps from recent exploration. If you've not seen those episodes, you don't have to see them, but we got 5 buried treasure maps, and we did find treasure in some of them, but it was off camera. What else? Go back to bed, I think. Yeah, we had Rift to do 113 mods while it was 113. Yeah, we started this map during the snapshots for 113, and we had the 113 mods for a Rift, and then Rift was bad. Rift may have been violating copyrights. We're not sure yet. And then we got to 1.13 in full, and then we got to the snapshots for 1.14. That's where we are now. At one point we had Fabric going on. Lots of stuff going on with Fabric. Okay. Regular cow farm, not very many cows. One of the greatest and worst things you can do to a server, and for a single player for that matter, is to have too many animals. So we just have a few animals. We could probably stand to have a few more sheep. And we were going to do pigs, but we didn't do pigs. We just didn't want to bother with the fence anymore. Are we lazy or what? No, well, and then another thing is we got to make sure nothing drops off here, because now it'll take damage. And you might land on one of those and take even more damage. This is new. It's the wrong color. We were using oak. That's oak. That's birch. But I've transported these from elsewhere, so we wouldn't have to make any more oak ones. Here's a pathway. No purpose to the pathway, but it takes us over here, which, as I've said before. Okay, now down here, we used to have, this is where our original farm was. It's in memoriam now because it's not dead. We keep the farmland well tilled, but we don't use it anymore. This area is new, but we don't have anything for it. We might do something, we never know. Over here we got pathways into caves. That pathway goes into upper caves, and this pathway goes to lower caves. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah! What have you done? They're using this path block as a toilet. Where are you? Just egg shows up suddenly. It fell from the heavens. This is as far as we go on our regular build. We never got anything built here. The future will show us. Oh, I was not done. We had a place where you could get lots of lava, but unfortunately the dirt. I think I know what the dirt was for. Well, now it's not a good time. But we don't have, and say, there's the wall to... I made a mistake when I dug this out, and I realized we had a big space here. I dug it on the wrong side, so I had to move everything over one, and that made it look like this. Really funny. Down that way we've got an obsidian farm, because it used to be a lava farm. And I covered up all the lava. No good. Okay, what else we got here? That also goes down. That goes down to our little tunnel where we can you can fly your boat down that tunnel and to the other side. I'm trying to remember what it was like originally, and I can't. It's been a long, long time. We've had this map up for quite some time. We'll get to that in a minute. Just a pathway that didn't go anywhere. I was going to keep going. I didn't. And then this goes up here, and there's a little room in here with nothing because I don't have an idea what to use these things for. It's just like back on Techno Turnovers' old server, which is no longer operating. This, I was going to finish that as well, and I may yet. You know, like I said, we're not leaving this place forever. It goes to some quite interesting places over there, including some water. I'll probably put a docks in that direction, if I ever get to it. Now, this originally went down to the... well, down to right there, and that was a problem because I wanted to have an opening right there. So I said, let's put this up like this. Stairs which go up seemingly endlessly, but it arrives here at approximately 128 where it reaches the pathway. The pathway is one of two pathways, one on the x-axis and one on the y-axis. From here, you can see the stripe in the water. Why is there a stripe in the water? Because it was different versions of Minecraft snapshots, which ruined everything. And it's that way that madness lies. And crazy buried treasure that some of which I have not found yet. And you're entitled to look for it yourself. But I'm not telling you where this is. Basically what I've done now is I've cleared this out, and that's it. Because I want to have a reason for making these pathways. These pathways are great, but I want them to go somewhere. If they just travel a certain distance. The reason why I set this pathway up is because I've got a place over there, right? Let's see if I can get a screenshot out of this. Doing. That's pathetic. Let's do it like this. Doing. There we go. Probably a huge mistake. Now, I was supposed to make a railway, and I didn't make the railway either. Been very busy on other maps, other things being worked on. And I don't even know why I'm recording this now, but we gotta get it done and recorded. This is as fast as I can hop, skip, and jump through this map, which is a very sad state of affairs. Also, it's very dark down here. Now, somewhere down there, you'll see a torch. There's some torches over there because I've been there, and that was my original way of getting to 0-0. I pillared platformed over and went to 0-0, and that's where this got started. In fact, I was stuck there for a few days. While I was working on this. These tunnels are really awesome. I love them. I've also got ladder. Oh man, is that slow? It's so slow. I'm so used to fast ladder climbing. And it goes out here to where I have now connected with the old areas I used to be in. I haven't seen any mobs yet. You get a really good view here, so I might make this a little platform area where you could view everything. But on the other hand, it's no point really. I'd have to really be bored right now to be working on this map, since I've been trying to leave it the last couple of months. I love the dual layer kind of wall where you got the bit sticking in and a bit sticking out, and the bit that's in is just straight up lava. Lava would be nice. It'd certainly light up the tunnel. I like the idea of the tunnel being dark. Straight up smooth stone is what I meant. There's no label. I thought there was a label here. That doesn't have to be. Then over here you can look down into the depths. We used to have a skeleton down there, but he went missing. And this area is basically the platform like I mentioned I was going to make over there, but we got one over here. And this is glorious and gorgeous. Just look at that. It's a wonderful, wonderful world we live in that I wish I could stay in it longer. This one is a little better lit up for some reason, and so you can see the details a little more. Again, there's no label, but I'd have to make a label there. Up here I put some stairs and I found some trees. How come they haven't grown? I chopped these trees down ages ago. Well, it should have grown by now. Anyway, well, they grew them before. Got some stuff in here if I need any, and I don't. Take some torches. That's what they're there for. Looking down there. Hey, you want to look down there easier, or you just jump up on that and not gonna do that. This is weird because it goes this way, but then it suddenly curves and goes this way, so you can look out over this area at another. That's the other axis, and we'll get to more about that in a minute. And then this goes down here into an area, and we'll probably have a building here or something. Don't have any idea what we're going to do with this area. This was the fabled land where I first discovered the 114 snapshot had trees that dropped sticks. Or was that back at my other base? But it's not my other base. Sun going down. Here we go. North Tunnel, 11 foot 6 inches. I tell the trucks, don't go through the North Tunnel. It's only 11 foot 6 inches. And what do? They go through the tunnel and they crash. And that's why we don't allow vehicles on the server or on the map. Center of the world, 0-0, baby. The one, the only. There might be one at infinity as well. This is also 11 foot 6. And there's another thing that just goes to nowhere. But you can see the water again. And you can see this area, which we don't go to too often because there's nothing there. We're going to eventually build a bunch of things in a bunch of places. But I really love just things going the way they do. The 0-0 base is one that I have great fondness and memory of. Down here we got the minecart area, but we haven't. We're gonna have rails going down here, but then we gotta. So I don't know. We started building some rails here, but didn't get very far, and quite frankly, it's still unsafe. So I'm not going on it or anything. Down here. There's our fabled tree of many colors. It used to have a lot of colors during an early, was it a 1.13 snapshot or an early 1.14 snapshot? It was wonderful. It was very colorful. I was in great pain when the map kept crashing because it just wouldn't accept it anymore. And here's my maintenance room. I don't even know what I've got in here. Well, I'm going to drop off my egg and some ink sacks. Drop them off. Oh, I got some stuff in here. Good, good, good. Always, when placing a bed, make the bedroom 3 higher. You're going to take damage. Maybe 2.5 high is okay. Oh, we finally found the end to this room, or the end to this area was here. There's dogs. A dog, anyway. We'll probably put glass on this area, and we'll have a nice little... But we haven't dug much here. This is just for maintenance right now. We don't have anything else going on. See? Nothing. It's just designed... It's just... What a slow ladder ascent. I don't know how people could cope with this. No wonder they stopped playing in droves. Now, at last, we go this way. This pathway... Oop, there. Descends down into a space. Hey, I got an idea. Can I... Yeah, I should be able... No, I guess not. Well, down there is just basically downstairs, all that. There's some torches down there, but there's nothing been built there. There's no point going down there right now. We'll probably build something there, but we've got a lot of places we'd like to build a lot of somethings. Now we got a long, long pathway. That's the hallmark right now of this build. I'm not going to go back and show you all those villages that we've been to in previous episodes. All those crazy new 1.14 villages with their crazy new dynamics. And it just really... Oh, I like that little space like that. Just want to really spend a lot of time walking around this place. This long pathway, which leads to some of the most fascinating and interesting... There's some lava up there. Places. I'm also convinced that I've spent some time walking around the world below this, or when I was still building this, but I cannot remember what I did. I remember I didn't record it. It was a day or two of me doing something, and I don't remember what it is. Like, for example, this is here because of that and that, but I never bothered going over there to actually put the torches. I just dropped torches off. Here's something that might be a nice little way station. We could put some food in there, maybe make it into a small, almost like a little cafeteria or restaurant. It'd have to be very small and have almost no room for food preparation. But we could have maybe some crops or something. There's some cows and there's some llamas. I have to say the llamas are like the first mob that I hated. There's no point in them. Also, this is a very evil looking stone. One day, I call this the hole punch, or maybe the hammer or something. One day it will fall down and wreak havoc on some poor sap who found himself underneath it at the most inopportune moment. See, there's some torches over there. Huh? A torch. Yeah, I built over there, or not built. I was putting torches up here, and I was going to clear it out so no mobs from there could get in here. And then I went over there because I'm thinking, if you guys skeleton there, he will shoot. That's all I had to say. It does take a long time on this, doesn't it? Dark in here, but there's nothing to shoot at me. I'm pretty sure we have horses, or that I found a horse, but I couldn't tame it because I don't have a saddle. And so that's the main reason why I don't have something. Maybe I should have given myself extra speed or something so I could get through this map a little faster. Hey! I'm not even done with this map. Look, where's the railings? Ah! I ran out of railings and I thought, well, that's another thing I'm going to have to do. I was sure I'd done all the railings. I could just get attacked anywhere now. Well, anyway, at last you can see over there that it finally comes to a halt and then it turns left. Now, this isn't going to keep, it's not going to be only turning left. This is the axis. So, 1500 out, I know. That's a lot longer than I remember it. It's going to just keep going that way if we have anything to discover over there. And now I don't know how we're going to do this with the villages to the south. From the axis, I'll pass over 3 villages and it'll probably enshroud some of it in darkness. This pathway is thinner to indicate that it's not a regular pathway. We got stairs down into this area, and I don't have a reason why, but we do have some lovely trees we could pick up if we ever are so inclined, and I think I am so inclined. This is where I discovered the new blocks, was in this village. As all these new blocks got added, and we have diorite blocks for walls, and I thought, that is so awesome. So there they are. Oh, and the reason that I didn't add walls of cobble on this one, because this is where we're going to put the train tracks, and then the train tracks go up to that hole, and so on and so on. This is one of our beds because we were still working in this area. We got a couple of blue sheep that we needed. What do we got in here? Anything we could use? Ah! I'm a clumsy man. I was amazed when I found out that this is the shortest path to zero. The 114 tunnel, so called because for the first time we used the smooth stone. It's called smooth stone, right? Smooth stone blocks. Ceiling and floor, though, were not. And now we got our village with the villagers. The villagers have apparently been converted. Awesome. Leatherworker has the new graphics. Look at that. That's to indicate that he's gray. It starts out as gray, I think. Hi, how you doing? I'm just making sure that this is the same as the old village. They've got hats. They've got hats now. What are you guys up to? You got hats? Awesome. Riptide? What the hell is Riptide? Isn't that a TV show or something? What do you got? Shears. Shears, mate. If I ever need them, I got them. See if this has changed. What is even up here? Nothing. I already removed it. And those haven't grown yet. Remember one time we planted them and they didn't grow at all? They would not grow for that entire version of that snapshot. Oh, now they're growing, as you can see. Crops also didn't grow. This one has been... It's been a long time. Here's another one of the behemoths. Old style. Got charcoal. Yay! Oh, look at all that coal. We got ourselves a lot of coal. Lots of... And here's where we discovered about the red dye. Can now be used for that. Yeah, it has to be said, these... This village has been... I was going to do scientific experiments, you know. testing what villagers can do what. But I really never got around to it. I just put a couple of cows over there. I walled up this place. And I made lots of extra doors for all the villagers, so there could be more of them. I was going to build additional stuff elsewhere, but I never got around to it. And so it's not a total loss. Eh? Nope. Go to sleep now. Wow, we're getting lag again, just like in the old days. Downstairs. We have a crazy branch mine and a crazy mine shaft. And there's also a mine shaft beneath my own base. There's so much lag in here. I gotta get out of here, man. It's just too much. There's a few places, you know, we got a little platform up there at the top, but really we say goodbye to this place because we don't want to spend any more time here than is strictly necessary. I like how it doesn't even look like a village from over here. You can't see a thing. I like that kind of thing. I like when something looks hidden. And here is the blaze rod I was going to take to convert some stuff so that I could have Eyes of Ender, but I never got any Ender Pearls. It's been a disaster, really. A complete disaster. But now, oh look, there's a log that I haven't done yet. But now we're going to leave this world. I have fixed the portal that originally went to our 112 world where we were playing Cubic Chunks, Little Tiles, the TARDIS mod, and a number of others. But now, something new has happened. Oh, is he back? I already killed him. Pfft, keeps coming back. They like it there, I guess. Misses his friend. Oh, there's your friend. Okay, and there's two more over there. Have fun, guys. On the way back, by the way, I got beset by a chunk problem, and I had to just stand there and wait another 20 minutes for the chunks to come back. I hate that. I just hate that. That's so evil, really. Alright, so we're going to show you what's in the nether before I go. There it is. I've done a bunch of things, so... Okay, the first thing is you'll notice this is in a different place than before. Now, I had to realign the portal, which I was going to do in an episode, but I said, screw it, I got too much to do, and I had other things to do. I really did. And I've discovered that sometimes you go into a portal, and you find yourself underneath the portal. You're breaking the... or you have to break the obsidian to get through, or you have to break the netherrack to get through. It's horrible. So I had to align this. It was like a must-do. So we got it down the stairs up here, and up some stairs here to this area. And that's where the portal was. And we've moved a few things around. No platform on this side anymore. Well, I still got bits of one, but this hasn't been finished. We haven't put that stuff around there. We haven't done that. Lots of we haven't done yet. Also, this area is for a secret project that I'm not going to talk about. This goes into an area where I was getting some quartz. No quartz now. And up here... Well, I've gotten this to go up here. The idea is that... Oh, I haven't finished the stairs. But the idea is that when we get up here, we'll find some way to get a... get the wither... to get stuck on the top of the nether. See if that can still be done. Then down here we got pathway going down here. Now here's where I've started working on this area. It's going to be another corridor, but you'll be able to see out this way. So if you want to get past there, you could jump on top from here, but otherwise it's okay. And of course it's a perfect pathway in there if we ever want to go in there, and we don't. We do not want to go in there. Too dangerous. But after I made this, I just thought, well, we got to get some lava, because I didn't have the... I remember I showed you... Well, I didn't show you, but there's obsidian and in that cave. And so I said, well, we need lava. There's some lava there. And there's some there. So let's see if we can go down from here. So I started on this. But then it goes into an open area. So I got to cover that up eventually. And it goes into here. And this is... We were going to fill up the bucket. But we didn't finish pillaring down. And it's very dangerous. So we'll be taking care of that in a future episode when we come back here. But as I said before, most of what we're doing here is... And I was thinking maybe we needed the dirt for that. But what did I need the dirt for that for? I don't remember. Also, it's kind of farcical to go upstairs only to have to go back downstairs. Don't you know? And so at last we come to the portal. The portal works now, but it's very strange. It's very, very strange. I don't know what to say about this portal. It's so weird. It's sideways blocks of portal block. The Oregon energy is making the portal go sideways. I think we'll only be able to go sideways in space-time. Not forwards, not backwards. And there's a black void behind it, so I don't know what any of this means. It scares the hell out of me. So I don't know what we're going to do. But what I want to do... I'm going to put in... Let's see. 2 might be enough. We can add to it later. The reason why I'm taking it all off is because you never know, when you go through the portal you might lose all your stuff. And so we're going to leave all the stuff in here. I mean, you could lose everything and then you wouldn't get it back. And so this is Becker Wozat saying farewell. I don't know what's at the other end of this portal. It may be that it will rip me into 1,000 pieces. It might send me back to one of the worlds I've been to before. I don't know, but we'll see you next season. Thank you for watching the Wozcast. Remember, kids, you can have your own adventures and enjoy them immensely. You don't have to make videos, but I hope that you do, because I wouldn't mind watching other people's adventures. What are yours? Let us see them. Bye-bye.